Welcome to the WOW Show Careers Guides. This is where we lift the lid on some of the exciting careers you may not even have thought about. Want to do something where you can help people every day? Work as part of a team? And learn skills that will give you career opportunities all over the world? You could be part of a team of healthcare specialists called Allied Health Professionals. This guide is about becoming a podiatrist. With the help of Jamie, Usama, Krishna and Jill, let's find out what the job really involves.
Podiatry is a great career. It's challenging, it's varied and it's rewarding. What you put in, you will absolutely get out.
Everything affects the foot, from the brain to the heart to your entire body. So it's not just about feet, it's about working out everything else that's going on and why that's affecting the foot in the way that it is.
As a podiatrist, I'm actively saving limbs, I'm actively saving lives, and I do that as an advanced podiatrist within the NHS.
There's an absolute myriad of things that you can perhaps go into. Sports, it could be surgery, it could be high-risk wound care, you can even go into forensic podiatry.
I didn't realise the pathway, so I spoke to more podiatrists and I found that it was a degree programme. And at the time, I was studying sport and exercise science at university. And what I found was I was already doing a lot of the practical application of that. I was working in a gym. And what I realised was when I saw what podiatrists did, that I could do more than just the fitness side of things. I could help them with their quality of life and their goals. I then signed up for the podiatry degree programme.
I was thinking about options that would still allow me to do a lot of sport to a decent level, but get kind of a really rounded approach to my studying. So I actually studied sport and exercise science as a BTEC. I could still go to university with those grades, and it allowed me some more flexibility to still be able to do a lot of sport that I wanted to do as well at the same time.
Having just been a new grad, I tend to sort of do a bit of everything really, just to get that experience level up to a standard. I'm currently doing my Masters right now in podiatric surgery. You effectively do your BSc, you qualify as a podiatrist, ideally get some experience under your belt, and then you need to complete your Masters. Once you finish that, you'll have to then complete what you call a surgical passport, and then you have to do your pupillage, which is your 3 years training.
I went straight from college at 18, straight to university, and there's lots of universities throughout the UK where you can study podiatry. And I did my degree, and the day I got my results is the day I got my first job.
I did a degree level entry, and what was really important that you had a science background, including biology because it's health. Social psychology is also really important, and if you have got any practical qualifications, so if you can show that you've been able to be involved with the public, that's also good. I started dancing from about the age of, I think, 6 or 7. And then when I did my sports degree, I chose a choreography module as well. Teaching dance to little 5-6-year-olds gave me communication skills and confidence. Don't be afraid to put those on your CV.
One thing I would highly recommend is just get in touch with many podiatrists in the local area, get in touch with your local NHS team, get in touch with any private practices that are around you, so you get a feel of what it's like.
It's a really good way of building up experience and showing an interest when you apply to university that you've kind of taken some of those steps and kind of been forward thinking in that approach.
Podiatry gives you so much flexibility. I work within the NHS as well as private practice. So within the NHS, I work with high-risk wounds, keeping patients out of hospital, and with private practice, I'm able to use all the other podiatry skills that I'm qualified to do. And what podiatry does, it gives you the flexibility and gives you the option to work anywhere you want in the country.
I train for triathlon and I'm hoping to go as far as possible with that. So I applied for a job that was 3 days a week in the NHS. This allowed me the flexibility to keep up with my training schedule. I have a particular interest in the musculoskeletal side of podiatry. This means working with physios a little bit more closely. I've also done some work doing nail surgery. I've also done some work actually in the hospitals, in the diabetes team, and then finally I also do work at people's houses.
There are lots of jobs in the NHS and other options, so there are private practice jobs as well.
I had a great opportunity to work as the in-house podiatrist for an international brand. This developed my business skills, which I then use to develop my own private practice.
In around 2005, I was able to join the Festival Medical Services, the Glastonbury Festival. So there's first aid, there's physiotherapy, podiatry, radiography, dentistry, midwifery. So you're part of a huge team, and what's fantastic is podiatry is really well valued in that team. To anyone who's ever been to a festival, you'll know it's really hard on your feet.
As a podiatrist in your day-to-day practice, you will see a whole variety of things. No day is the same, which is quite exciting because it allows you to problem solve all these different things and put management plans in place to keep patients active. Ongoing health issues you may deal with as a podiatrist are patients with diabetes, patients who may have rheumatoid arthritis, patients with musculoskeletal problems are quite key. And working with the skills you will learn will help you manage these effectively.
Communication as a podiatrist is really key. And I think also just having a relaxed, friendly personality that provides a comfortable environment for the patients when they come in to see you.
I always think about the 3 Ps. I would say people skills, problem solving and practical.
You've got to be a bit caring, and you've got to have the mentality that I'm here to help somebody and I'm here to make them better. Podiatrists really are key players when it comes to knowing a lot of the pathologies and issues that affect the lower limb.
A lot of the problems people may have can actually manifest and show firstly within the foot. So an example of this could be when you're listening to the circulation, and if that circulation is a little bit irregular, in my own experience, I've then sent these patients back to their GP for further tests. These patients have gone on, had these further tests, and then ongoing medications, which have made them feel so much better. But this initial diagnosis came from the foot.
I love the team that I work in, and then patients, getting to meet people daily. If you care about people, you'll be fine. You can learn everything that you need to learn. If you have a heart for really wanting to help people and caring for people, then that's the main quality I think is best for podiatry.
You don't realise how important foot health is until you have a problem or something goes wrong, and then you get painful feet and the impact that has on overall health. And as a podiatrist, I feel so proud to be able to make a difference to people's mobility and keeping the population active.
Pretty impressive, hey? Want to find out more about becoming a podiatrist? Go to healthcareers.nhs.uk and explore the AHP Podiatrist pages. There's a great overview of entry requirements, as well as information about degree apprenticeships. There are other options too, like becoming a podiatry assistant. As a newly qualified podiatrist, you'll be on a starting salary of just under £25,000 a year. We hope you've enjoyed this WOW Show Careers Guide. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye!